Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my Ace concert vlog. I'm a little bit nervous to be vlogging right here because I just got my rental car, very nice, and I'll be driving to Minneapolis, but I'm still in the rental parking lot and there's lots of people around. But I am so excited for this. It's Ace. I'm so excited. I love Ace. If you watched a couple videos ago, I bedazzled my light stick, so I'm so excited. It's going to be so hot. I'm excited. So we're gonna drive to Minneapolis. It says it's about a 7-hour drive, which isn't too bad, but it's my first time crossing the border by myself, so that will be very fun. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, I've just realized I'm gonna be cursed though. It has one of these. I'm used to like the shift. This is this. How am I supposed to survive? I'm gonna completely forget how to use this. Oh no, I hate technology. I'm so old. I just want a thing. Ah! So I probably have about 40 minutes left. I made a quick stop. You can't really see, but it's Target. Just believe me that that's Target. Because obviously we don't have a Target in Canada. And I was going in looking for some sort of like hand fan thing. I found this one, which I think is small enough that I could like fit in a pocket or something. Just because it's gonna be hot. It's hot as fuck today, and it's gonna be hot as everything tomorrow. So I thought, why not get this while I was there? And then I got 4 pairs of shorts. You can see all the colors because I like just don't own shorts. I have the pair of shorts I'm wearing today, which are definitely men's sweatpant shorts, and they ride up my thighs, which is great and super not annoying at all. And then I own 1 pair of jean shorts, and that's it for shorts. So I bought 4 pairs. To be honest, I like don't know if any of them are gonna fit me. I bought what I think my size is, and we're just gonna hope for the best. And if they're too big, that's fine. I just want, as long as they're not too small. And then, while we were in there, just because I was like, again, we don't have anything, I was like, I wanted to try these. They're the Sour Patch Kid Oreos. It's like, that doesn't seem like that would work, but I was curious. I had other stuff in my cart, but and I did buy, I don't know if I'll be able to find them, but I did buy some like pretty kind of cheapy like wireless headphone things just because I don't own any, and I only own 1 pair of headphones that barely works, and there's people coming. So I only have a pair of headphones that kind of work, and I don't need them to be great. I would just like them to like get me to and from school. So they were only $20 or, well, 20 US, which means like 30 or 40 Canadian, but cheaper than other headphones, and hopefully they'll be good. So now we're gonna head for the next 40 minutes. I am like, oh my god, I'm sweating in here. I have to turn the car on. We have 40 more minutes. So I made it to the hotel. This is a very interesting vibed hotel because it's like in a bar. Like there's a bar downstairs and it's kind of like meant to be like a bar vibe, and it's like almost like hostel-y, but like you get your own private room. It's quite cool. I'll give you a room tour. Room tour. Boo, boo, boo. All right, so you come in. It's a door, and then ba-bam, it's the bathroom. Look at how cute. Look at how small. Oh my God, sit. Hello. It's me. Hello. But we have like that's a fun shower. A peephole for the non-existent person that could be sitting on the bed. Very fun. But like very cute, very cute. And then you come in and whoo-hoo. This is the whole room. So it looks like you have hangers, a table and chairs if you need it. But then a nice small room. Apparently every room comes with a guitar. How fancy. And then it also has like a steamer and a big old TV and a bunch of hooks. And yeah, and look at this, an amp, a chair, a telephone. That's fun. Oh, this must be something to do with music as well. They're very like music-y based thing, but like, yeah, it's cute. It's a cute little hotel room for what it is. I parked in like a parking lot that's like 1 second, like right across the street, and like it said like print a ticket or scan a credit card. So I printed a ticket, but now I'm like, okay, do I have to pay for the parking before? I assume that you pay before you return to your car. I'm gonna have to find that pay station, because if it's like, oh, you have to pay with your credit card and then that's the only way. But they let me print a ticket, so I imagine that the ticket thing is should be hopefully close by. I can maybe ask the front desk, I guess, if I can't find it, but there's a ton of construction right outside the building. Like the entire, like the walkway is like this big because of all of the construction, so that's gonna be fun. I mean, it won't be that big of a deal tomorrow. Like you figure out your way around, but it was so stressful though driving, because why Minneapolis, do you have some roads, like residential roads, where people can park on both sides of the road and like maybe 2 cars can fit in the middle, but like that's so stressful. Like how do you do that? I hated that. I really wish I could have stayed on a main road, but we made it. It is, I don't even know what time it is. It's like 5:30, 5:40. But this is where I'm gonna be for the rest of the night. I brought so much stuff for staying here for like 2 nights, but I brought lots of yarn and such because I'm gonna crochet. And yeah, that'll be me. So see you tomorrow for A.C.E. Woo! I'm so excited! So I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing for my freebies. So these are the ones that are done, and then these are the ones I just have to bag. So I'm giving 1 sticker, a light stick sticker, and a high chew. However, I ran out of light stick stickers. I thought that I had more, and if I find them, I thought I had more. Maybe I don't though. But for the few that didn't get the light sticker, I'm giving them 2 high chews to kind of make up for it. So I think there'll be a little bit less than 50. I think I counted like maybe 45 maybe of these. But yeah, at least it gives me something to do, even though I get so nervous when I'm at the concert. Like in line, I'm so nervous to like give people, and especially when I get nearing the end of, like when I start dwindling down on the freebies, because then I'm afraid if I start walking down the line and then I run out, like my fear is being like, oh, there's a group of 2 and I only have 1 freebie pack left. I'm like, that's my worst fear. So we'll do our best. Anyway, we'll do our best. At least I have something. Maybe I'll bring the high chews, maybe, and then can just hand those out too or something. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, good morning, everybody. I am ready. I'm actually just gonna head out pretty soon here. So I thought that I would give you a look at my outfit. So we're wearing my rainbow overalls and this green shirt that I thrifted that I think they just match so well. The only issue with this green shirt is the buttons are so flimsy, and like the button here fell off, so there's like a safety pin, so like this thing is gonna be popping open. Like I'm wearing a bra, obviously, but like it's covered mostly, and then I did actually tuck it in, so it's kind of like a crop top. Oh my god. And then on it I have 2 photo cards in here. So these are both my photo card holders that I make, but we have Donghyun from Siren Dawn and my favorite WoW photo card from Butterfly Fantasy. So fun. And then my makeup is, I might regret doing the black eyeliner because I'm gonna be sweaty, but I'm hopeful that it will stay on. I think I'm gonna bring the black eyeliner. Again, I'm not meeting them, so I'm not as concerned, but if it's like crusting all over my face, I can maybe try and fix it. But then in my pocket here, I have that little fan, which I think will be a huge help here. And then this is my concert bag. It's so small and so cute. It's actually from Shiny's Everland collab, but in it I have an external battery and my wallet and my phone charger. I'm just charging my phone, but it'll go in there too. I have 2 external batteries and I'm debating if I want to bring both. I always feel like I bring both, but I'm like, do I ever need both? My fear is just my phone dying, and we're gonna be moving to phone vlog footage once I'm done here, but I think maybe I'll just try and bring the one and I guess stop using the phone if it dies, because I only need it just to get back to the hotel room at the end, so maybe I'll only bring one just because this is such a small bag. If I had a bigger bag, I would have brought both, but such a small bag. But it'll be like this. So cute. And then, oh, we have this, which is the little case that holds this, because so that this all clip on to the bag. Actually, here, let's do that right now. So we'll clip. So yeah, so we start like that, because this is just something that can be clipped on. So in here, I have all of my freebie packs, and I also have a half-eaten bag of Cheez-Its and a couple granola bars, and then 3 water bottles, because I don't want to be dehydrated. And but I'm putting it all in this bag because this is all stuff that will not come with me to the venue. Like once the doors open, I will throw out the water bottles. Whatever, if I haven't eaten the Cheez-Its, I will relinquish the Cheez-Its to the garbage, and hopefully all the freebies will be gone by then. So then this bag can go into here. Hopefully it doesn't rip, because this isn't like, this is like the Taemin character bag, and I love this bag, but it's not like the best made bag, so hopefully it doesn't rip. But most of the time, like, I'm not really carrying it. I'm mostly carrying it to the venue, and then I'm just putting it on the ground. But yeah, oh, I'm debating, should I bring headphones? I got new headphones. These are the headphones that I got from Target. I didn't charge them. And do I want to, you know what, I'm not gonna bring them. I lied. That's too much work, I'm not gonna bring them. But look at me with my light stick. Are you kidding me? I am a genius. Oh, I'm so great. I love the way that I look. Okay, time for vlog footage. See you at the venue.
Wow, look at how many people are in line so far. That's crazy. You can see there, and then all the way down there. Wow.
So now we're going into voiceover for the next major part of the video, because I didn't really want to talk in the line, and then I'm trying to make this video not get copyright claimed by the music. But it was very hot outside. The fan was a huge lifesaver. They moved us around quite a few times, so I wasn't in direct sun for most of the day, which was nice. We ended up in like a little little pod area, like right here, with the group of people, because they split. I feel like it was like simultaneously really organized but also really disorganized. Part of the reason why it was so disorganized though was because of the construction, I think, because they just didn't have enough room for all of us. But they tried to like split us up into like GA Fast Pass, and then the Marquee GA, because VIP was a separate package. It wasn't really like early entry like you'd normally get, except that I guess they said that it wasn't going to be early entry. You just get checked in and then go into your respective like lines. But then somebody else said like, no, it would be early entry. I don't know. It definitely was a little confusing. Like they seemed to be changing their mind. And I think that was more on like the organizers and not necessarily on like the venue itself. But still, it was like so fun listening to construction all day. Look at that. Amazing. But yeah, it was it was sort of confusing. I ended up giving away all my freebies, which was very nice. I was brave and I gave them all away. But there ended up being some line drama. Because they were being wishy-washy on if VIP was getting let in early or not. They were like trying to like, everybody was all smushed together basically. And then like some people who
said they were VIP. I guess somebody told them that VIP people would check in, but then get put at the beginning of like the fast pass line. But it was like, huh? And so it was so confusing. People were getting very heated because they were like, you know, I was here since like 9, and then they're in front of me, and then and they had the marquee people like in the way, and everybody was kind of just like frustrated. And I try really hard not to get frustrated at stuff like that, because you have to just expect that it's going to be a crappy time for lines, especially like I'm sympathetic towards obviously the venue, they're trying their best, but they could have done it so much better, because if they were going to put the VIPs back in the respective like fast pass, marquee, or GA line, they should have numbered us, because then you would just go back into like your number, and it should have been more clear if VIP was getting let in early or not early. And if it was getting in early, then they shouldn't have split us up into VIP and not VIP, because there's no point in that. But it, yeah, was, and then see, this is what it looked like when they were trying to get the marquee people like in, and then this, like, people just kept coming in and out, and seemingly none of the staff had walkie-talkies, so they didn't seem to really know, so they were like unable to answer any questions. And like, again, I'm sympathetic that we're probably cranky, we've been outside all day, we got rained on, it was really hot, fair enough, but like some people were getting quite tilted. But I mean, honestly, we all ended up in the venue. It was not that bad. Bag check took so long because they really searched every single nook and cranny of your bag, but this is what it looked like when I first got into the venue. So I was still pretty close to the front. It was nice to be in the air conditioning. My feet were hurting so bad though, because we were standing for such a long time after they did that final move. We basically had to stand the whole time, which was very sad. You'll see later in this video though, I'm cursed with always standing right behind somebody who's taller than me. So I was like, you'll see that like I didn't film much of the concert because the person in front of me's head was in my way. And I know that people can't like do anything about their height. The thing that made me more mad is like you can see the phone away from the face, and that was really blocking my view so much. I was like, I don't really want to have to watch the concert through your phone. Can you please put it, like I was so tempted to be like, hey, could you just put your phone closer to your body so that I can see? I ended up being able to get a little bit better of a shot, or better of a spot. Like I moved over a slight bit, but I was conscious of trying not to block the people behind me, because people are short, and again, my height I can't do anything about, but the phones are annoying, because like look at the phones in the way. Like, don't lift your phone above your head. That's so rude. Like, I don't care if you're trying to get the best fan cam footage of all time. It's so rude. Imagine if it was you behind you, and you would hate it. So stop it. It's like, it's frustrating. Like I really try hard never to raise my phone higher than my face, like higher than my eyeballs. And I try to keep it quite close to my body, even my light stick, because I don't really want to have to deal with anything. But these were just the clips that I got. I could mostly see the best when they came over to our side, which was not always. And I found that like I have quite a bit of like Junhee footage, because he spent quite a bit of time on our side, and his arms were out. Amazing, a miracle. Thank you, Junhee, for the arms. You'll notice that Yuchan is not in any of these videos because unfortunately he like yesterday got an eardrum injury and is now not participating in potentially the rest of the tour, which is so sad. Like I feel so bad for him, because he already missed out the My Girl promotions, and now he had to miss out on this. And the members were really sad too. They mentioned him quite often. And then they had his backtrack just playing. They didn't like fill in his lines or anything because they didn't obviously have time to do that, because it just happened like yesterday. So I think they were feeling kind of bad that the performances were kind of weird, because they were trying to make them a 4-person thing when it was supposed to be a 5-person thing. But they still did a good job. They're so wonderful and like so engaging and lovely and wonderful, and they're just like so fun. You look at them and you're like, you're so beautiful, and like I'm smiling the whole time I'm looking at you, because you look like they all look like they're having fun, which is awesome. And I love the sweet boys. They performed all of their kind of greatest hits as well as their new stuff that they haven't performed at concerts, like live concerts, like Higher and Changer and Supernatural, which just came out, which is super fun. They also performed God by New Jeans. Won't you play God? Won't you play God? You're gonna fumble one by one. That song. And then they also performed Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift, which is very fun. For the Swifties in the chat. I feel so like a fake fan. And not that, I mean, I'm not a Swiftie, but I also don't know all the words to Cruel Summer. So I was like, everybody else is singing really loud. And I'm like, oh, I don't know all the words to the song. But that was fun. I wish they did solo/unit performances. I found this concert quite short. Like, it was like 2 hours or whatever, but I just feel like they never left the stage except for after the encore. So they never changed outfits. They never, and this, I guess, maybe is like a slightly like not full tour kind of thing, but I don't know. I just sort of like it when the tours are like, you put some effort in the sense that you changed outfits, you did unit stages. Like, why not? But again, I had a great time. I think it was so fun. They did do some like ballads. They put these little blazers on. So I guess it kind of changed outfits, but they just put a blazer on. And that was super fun. I was so excited though, because when they ended the concert before the encore, they ended it with Undercover, which was such a good way to end it because it really hyped everyone up for the few minute wait between then and the encore, which was super fun. This is them performing Cruel Summer here, which is fun. I also loved watching Wow sing because he doesn't really open his mouth very wide. And when I was in choir as a child, I used to get yelled at for not opening my mouth very wide. And I can't sing. He can sing, I can't sing, but it's nice to see an actual singer not open their mouth super wide. Because I'm like, look, see, I'm validated. I didn't have to open my mouth. But they had these little talking segments. Look at their arms. They're so humongous. They came back from the military just buff, which is crazy. But yeah, I think it's so funny because Bianca was in like, I'm in full sleeves. Everybody else at least had short sleeves. But this group, this is these are the trainees, the Beat Interactive trainees. I can't remember what they're hot new A1. I can't remember what they're called, but they were the backup dancers, which is cool. I like that, like having them still get to like do the performances as backup dancers, but like being trainees, that's fun. So I did like that. They were very good. They look quite young, so I was like, oh, they're definitely trainees because they looked like young boys. But yeah, overall, I loved this concert. I had a really good time. You'll hear me talk about it a bit at the end, but, moral of the story, don't put your phone up in the air and, like, put stuff everywhere because try to be mindful of the people behind you. And lines are always gonna suck, so just, there's no point in being tilted and angry. Don't let it anger you because it's gonna expect it to be crappy and then it won't surprise you when it is crappy. But yeah, that was my 2 cents. Concert was super fun. Sorry that my voice probably sounds crazy, but it was a good time. I left the venue, I got some food, and then I went back to the hotel, which right away is where you will see me. Look at me. I can't believe my makeup survived. Amazing. All right. So I am home from the concert. My feet hurt so bad and I'm tired. It's been a long day and it was in the sun for most of it, but it was super fun. I love Ace so much. Although I'm gonna say that I think for the first time in my life, I got overstimulated. That's never really happened to me before. Like sometimes I'm like, I would like to be, like I get overstimulated in like maybe social situations a little bit, but this was like noise overstimulation that I've never experienced before. I was like, wow, this sucks. Because of all the construction that was happening, there was noise all day and it was like loud, annoying noise all day. So by the time we got into the venue, I was like, I literally like, when we were in the pit, I was like, I plugged my ears just for a little bit and like closed my eyes just to like release some of this stress. Because even like my light stick, I found like, now this light stick, I don't even know where mine is. It's very bright. So I'll bring it out. I'll bust it out before I take the batteries out. But this light stick, like this is really bright. And so it like hurt my eyes to look at because I was like, I'm overstimulated. But I guess speaking of the light stick, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Will it focus? I do not know. I lost a couple of gems, not too bad. There's like a few all over that I lost. again, not too bad. I was using, like, I used that tacky glue from the video if you watched it, and I think that just wasn't strong enough. I put a layer on most of it of this other kind of glue. It's like more strong glue. I don't even know what it's called, but it was like more strong glue, and that I think, well, because my rose light stick held up really well, so I think that I will do that for the remainder of these. But yeah, it was so fun. My voice hurts because Ace, I think maybe I've mentioned this before, but Ace just has some of their songs are such bangers that it's like, how do you not sing at the top of your lungs? So for me, that's Undercover. Well, Favorite Boys, Undercover, and Take Me Higher, which I think are probably a lot of people's, but I thought it was awesome because they ended on Undercover before the encore, which was a great way to like hype you up for the encore, and then they ended the encore on Take Me Higher? Yes, I think they ended, or they had one more song after? No, they had one more song after, but they had Take Me Higher in the encore anyway, so my voice hurts. But I'm sure I haven't done the voiceover for that you just listened to yet, so I'm sure that I talked about the line drama. There always is line drama, so I can't even be mad. I was telling people in line, I feel like my superpower is that the more negative people get around me, the more positive I get. I'm like, it's fine. Nothing matters. Everything is great. So that's kind of what I felt like. I really try hard to not let myself get upset about stuff like that, just because it's like, it's gonna happen at every show that I'm ever gonna be at forever. And why be upset about it? Because then I'm just setting myself up for failure. Like, I'm just gonna not be upset. And I know it's like, well, it's easier said than done to not be upset, but I just like actively choose not to be upset. Like, I seriously just go, I'm not gonna be upset about this. And then I just keep saying that. And anytime that I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna be upset about this. I am not gonna be upset about this. This is good. Look, you're at this show. You're gonna be really excited. Like, I try to change my perspective because I just don't want to be negative all the time. But yeah, I'll show you. We can open this together. So they gave us these because the backup dancers, I believe I showed a little bit of them. And maybe I mentioned this before as well, but they're the new like beat trainees, and I think these are related to them. Oh, these must be their names. Here, okay. So it's Park Min-suk, Hong Min-sung, John Yo-yo Jung, Che So-yeon, Kim Taeyang, Cho Yun-hoo, and Kim Ryu. Wow, that's great. So yeah, that must be, so it's a bracelet thing. It says new beat, because they were the backup dancers. Did I say that? They were the backup dancers. I guess they had. So let's open this. They had opened. They had come out to like take a picture of the thing, so some people got to like say hello to them, which is cute, and I think like that's fun. Oh, it's like, okay, look at that. It's beads. It's beads and a photo card. Does it come with like? Oh, it does come with string. Oh, okay. So it comes with a string, and this will be really hard to show without spilling them, but beads. That's fun. Does it spell anything in particular? Okay, BFGRTCAWG. I don't think so. Okay. What do I do with these? Okay. And then it also came with this photo card. I don't know who any of these boys are, but that's fun. And like, again, that's a cool thing. Fun. So yeah, we got that. That was just for free when you entered the venue. Then, as you always do get freebies, I think I would have shown this, I'll show you the freebies a little closer. I gave all of mine away, which was lovely, but I got this photo card, because I struggle to, like, people are like, who should buy it? So I'm like, I don't want to pick, so I got this one, which is very fun, and then it has this on the back, and then, oh no, not that. Then somebody was giving away changer photo cards, because they had clearly a million, so I got this, wow, which is, I'm not sure if it's one that I need, but I have it, and then this Donghoon. I think I might have this Donghoon already, but can't go wrong with more Donghoon. And then somebody else gave There was this, which is like sort of like a ticket, which is fun. Weehue. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, and then there was a sticker. This one was from the Madison, Wisconsin show, but apparently they just had a bunch left over. So that's fine. Is there anything else in here? No, I think. Oh, wait, no, wait. Hurt. And then I got this wow photo card. Hopefully it's in focus a little bit. But yeah, so there's that. And then let me see, where did I put, oh. And then this was the fan banner. Mine obviously is swooshed, but that's fine. That's fun. And then there's this on this side. I like just having one from each concert, so yay! I'm so happy. I love A.C.E so much. They're so, like, I probably said this before, I'll say it again. I do not understand how A.C.E are not a huge group, because they have everything that a huge group, like all of the ingredients of a huge group. Oh, I also got bracelets. Hang on, I'll go back to my thought in a sec. But I think again I would have shown them, but I'll show them a little closer. So we have this one. It's one of the things that says A.C.E Rewind US Tour 2024 on that side, and then these beaded bracelets. So I have one for Junhee. I think this one is for Byungkwan, and then one that says A.C.E on it. Oh yeah, so anyway, A.C.E has the makings of a huge group. Like, they have everything that you could want. Like, everything that makes BTS or a group of that caliber really popular, A.C.E has. Lots of groups have, but A.C.E has. My God, they are so beautiful. First of all, oh my God, they're so beautiful to look at. I didn't take many video clips, as you would have seen, because I want to look at them with my eyeballs. They're so beautiful and like just beautifully sculpted. Like they're so beautiful. And since the military comeback, they have big old arms now. So they're beautiful to look at, and they really get along with each other, which I love. When you can really tell that they really like hanging out with each other and they care about each other. That's awesome. And they obviously have really good songs. They're all really good singers. They have really powerful, like dancey, like upbeat, fun, like woo, good concert songs. And they're so interactive with fans, like in a good way where it doesn't feel so overwhelming. Because sometimes fan interactions can be a little annoying. As someone who doesn't I don't try for fan interactions. Like, I don't try to like get their attention to get them to interact with me, just because I'm nervous about what I do. I just don't do that, which is fine. Like, I'm not saying I'm better. Like, people should do fan interactions. That's fun. But they did it in a way where, yeah, it wasn't so like annoying, you know, because it wasn't so much, but it's like enough that you're like, wow, like everybody I think who wanted a moment that probably got a moment. You know what I mean? So that was really that's really cool. And they're just like, yeah, they're just like so lovely. And like, you can really tell they're also a group, I think more than some other groups, that you can really tell that their fan base means a lot to them. Again, that happens with every group, but it just seems like they're like really like it, because like say somebody said I love you in the crowd, and then Byungkwan looked at me and we love you more, and it was like said so earnestly, and I was like, honestly, I kind of believe it. I kind of believe it, because like you really love your choices, and that's just like so lovely. And I wish that they were bigger than they are, because they should have the ability to sell out much bigger places than they go for tours. And I feel like they have such a dedicated fan base anyway. They're so good. If you don't know A.C.E, you should listen to A.C.E. If you like, again, I think I mentioned this probably at the beginning of the video, if you like A.C.E, if you like SHINee or TXT or BTS, or I'm trying to think of us, even 17E, I think you would like A.C.E.'s vibe a lot. And there's so much content out there for you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Did you go to the A.C.E Rewind tour? Did you like it? Let me know. I'm heading home tomorrow. Stay tuned for the Icon vlog. If you care about anime conventions, thank you to everyone who talked to me in line. If you're watching this, you were all lovely and wonderful. And I like being connected with other people, even if it's just for a moment. I'm gonna die now, but in a nice way, in a happy, nice way, where I'm just like content. I'm gonna sit in silence so that I can not be overstimulated, and I'm gonna eat whatever I have here so I can pack up and go home tomorrow. So So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I wouldn't recommend standing outside in the +30 heat for a concert unless you have to. And also, parting words for this, related to the line drama, I think that it'll only help you if you expect lines to be a disaster at concerts, because they're gonna be. Almost no matter what. I've been going to concerts for like 10, K-pop concerts specifically, for like 10 years. They're always a disaster. So go in expecting a disaster, because then if it isn't, it's a surprise. Like, ooh, it's not a disaster. But just expect that it's probably gonna be a disaster, because then you're just setting, if you expect it to not be a disaster, you're setting yourself up for failure, because it will be, you know? It will be. So don't, try your best to not, because again, there's just no point in being upset if you can help it at the concert. Like, you paid a lot of money to be there and you spent a lot of time in a line. Like, you know, don't be upset. And maybe try to have some concert etiquette. Like, it's fine to film, but also, why don't you want to look at them with your own eyeballs? I don't get it. And if you're gonna film, please do not raise it above your head, because I don't care if that's a better look for the camera. Try to think about the people behind you, just for like a second. So hold it at eye level. Honestly, even the person that was in front of me, like, I thought about it. If I was a braver person, I would have been like, could you move your camera just like closer to your body, because it was like directly in my line of vision for like most of the concert, which is annoying, because height is something you can't control. Your phone in my face, though. I don't want to have to watch the concert through your phone. But anyway, I know that that's a problem with lots of concerts, and K-pop concerts are just, it's bad, because people want the interaction. They want to be filming all the time so that they can capture the interaction. I get it. But you know, just remember there are people behind you. That would be nice. One day I would love to go to a concert where they ban phones, like ban filming in phones and stuff. That would be so cool. Just to like have people where it's like you actually have to look at them in their eyeballs. But anyway, that's just one minor complaint. I still had a really good time. I love A.C.E so much. I'm so happy I came here. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. This has been the longest ending ever. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in whatever my next video ends up being. Bye.